2,000 years ago, one civilization controlled most of the known world. It built roads across continents. It created laws that still influence modern governments. And at its peak, the Roman Empire ruled more than 60 million people. But how did Rome rise so fast? And why did one of the greatest empires in history eventually collapse? This is the story of the rise, the Golden Age, and the fall of the Roman Empire. Rome did not begin as an empire. It began as a small city on the Italian peninsula around the 8th century BC. Over time, Rome became a republic. Power was shared between elected officials and a senate made up of elite families. But Rome had two major advantages. First, discipline. Roman soldiers were highly trained and organized into powerful legions. Second, strategy. Instead of simply conquering territories, Rome integrated them. Conquered people could become allies. Some even gained Roman citizenship. This created a powerful political and military system. By the 2nd century BC, Rome controlled the Mediterranean. The Romans even called it Mare Nostrum, our sea. But success created new problems. Powerful generals gained massive influence. Political conflict grew inside the Republic. Eventually, these tensions exploded into civil war. One of the most famous figures of this era was Julius Caesar. His rise and the political drama surrounding the end of the Roman Republic are explored in the book Rubicon, which tells the story of how Rome transitioned from republic to empire. After years of civil war, Rome entered a new phase. In 27 BC, Augustus became the first Roman emperor. This marked the beginning of the Roman Empire. Under Augustus and his successors, Rome entered a long period of stability known as the Pax Romana. For nearly 200 years, the empire experienced relative peace and prosperity. Rome built incredible infrastructure. Roads stretched across Europe, North Africa, and the Middle East. Trade networks expanded across continents. Ships moved goods through the Mediterranean. Silk from China, spices from Asia, metals from Europe. This vast trade system helped sustain the Roman economy. If you want to understand how these trade routes connected Rome to distant civilizations, the book, The Roman Empire and the Silk Routes, explores how Rome became part of a massive global trading network. At its height, the Roman Empire covered nearly 5 million square kilometers. Its cities were filled with markets, baths, temples, and amphitheaters. But maintaining such a large empire was extremely difficult. By the 3rd century AD, Rome began facing serious challenges. Political instability increased. Emperors rose and fell rapidly. Many ruled for only a few years before being overthrown. The economy also weakened. To pay soldiers and government expenses, the empire reduced the silver content of its coins. This caused inflation. At the same time, Rome faced growing pressure from external groups. Various Germanic tribes began pushing against Roman borders. The empire became harder and harder to defend. Eventually, Rome split into two parts, the Western Roman Empire and the Eastern Roman Empire. The eastern half survived for centuries, but the western half was collapsing. In the year 476 AD, a Germanic leader named Odoacer removed the last Roman emperor in the West. This moment is often considered the symbolic end of the Western Roman Empire, but Rome did not fall overnight. It was the result of centuries of political instability, economic problems, and external pressure. For a deeper look at this dramatic collapse, the book, The Fall of the Roman Empire, explains the complex forces that brought down one of history's most powerful civilizations. The Roman Empire lasted for more than 1,000 years. Its influence shaped law, architecture, government, and culture across the world. Even today, many political systems still reflect ideas first developed in ancient Rome. The story of Rome is more than just ancient history. It is a reminder of how power rises, and how even the greatest empires can fall.